Being a YouTuber is sort of like owning a business, so the more money you invest, the higher your profits. Although making and editing a good YouTube video will cost you some money, a few YouTubers have been known to spend crazy amounts of money on videos, and it worked out well for them. In this video, we're going to be talking about these videos and the creators responsible for them. Stay tuned. First up, Squid Game in real life, 3.5 million. Although Mr. Beast is known for spending lots of money on his videos, this is one of the most iconic, and it was not just about the budget. After the official release of this video, in just 24 hours, the video got more than 40 million views. Let's talk a bit about the video. At the time of releasing the video, one of the most popular shows in the world, Squid Game, was still fresh in our minds. Of course, many YouTubers hopped on the trend and created their imitations of the games, especially the famous red light, green light. All that I've been saying should be causing a flashback in your mind if you've watched the show. It was a pretty great idea because many of these videos racked up millions of views. I mean, just using a thumbnail with a Squid Game reference was sure to get you views. However, you know how this saying goes, the patient dog eats the fattest bone. This was exactly the case with Mr. Beast. After about a month and the trend already dying, boom, there was a new video on Mr. Beast's main channel, a Squid Game in real life where the final winner was going home with thousands of dollars. Like the movie, there were 456 participants, which was the first big surprise to fans. But then, the entire arena was an exact copy of the one used in the movie. Everything was perfect, but I guess that's what you get when you spend 3.5 million on a video. Good job, Mr. Beast. Next, I spend $2 million on Pokemon cards. Sitting right beside Mr. Beast's video is Logan Paul's famous video where he spent $2 million. However, I don't know which was more popular, the video where he talked about spending this much on a card or the video where he talked about buying a fake card. However, that's not our business. Let's talk about the video. While the cost of purchasing this Pokemon card is quite outrageous, some people have spent more, only that it's not on YouTube. For fans of Pokemon, collecting these cards is very important, and those who have a good number of them get some sort of recognition. So many of these diehard fans like Logan Paul spend a lot of money to complete their collection and flex on others. I'm not really a fan, so I can't explain why it's so important or why the cards are so expensive. If you're a true Pokemon fan, please leave us a comment about why collecting these cards is a thing. One of the most shocking things I've heard so far about these cards is that people invest in them because they believe that the price is going to go up and they can sell for more money. It still amazes me, but if this is the new Bitcoin, I better get myself a card. And now, last to fall wins $1 million, 1.5 million. You might be surprised that the prize money for the video is $1 million, but the budget for making it was $1.5 million. Well, that's because those that leave the circle very late also get some money. Oh, by the way, this video is one of Mr. Beast's, like many others on this list. I don't really think that Mr. Beast has any competition when it comes to spending money on YouTube videos. In an interview, he explained that he spends almost all his revenue on every new video he's making. Okay, now let's talk about the video. This was a Mr. Beast special consisting of 4 other videos where he put 4 contestants against each other and had them suspended in the air for some time. In the 4 videos, a winner was selected and this winner moved on to compete against 3 other winners to win the $1 million. One thing I can tell you for sure is that it was very intense. And why wouldn't it be? There was $1 million on the line. During the competition, some of the individuals were offered money to leave the competition, and many of them took the offer. I don't know how hard it was, but I don't think there's any way I would have chickened out of the challenge. Overall, it was a pretty good idea, and the video was amazing. Go check it out and tell me what you think about it. By the way, if you are enjoying our content, kindly subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss a thing from our channel. Next, last to leave the circle wins $500,000, 1 million. Remember how I told you the majority of the videos on this list are from Mr. Beast's channel? Well, this is one of them. Just like the many others before it, this YouTuber decided to put money on the line again and have people compete to win the grand prize of $500,000. In this video, Mr. Beast randomly selected individuals from his followers on Instagram to compete against each other. Imagine getting a message from this channel telling you to come and compete for some big bucks. Well, as expected, there were a lot of people in this challenge, and all they had to do was stay in a big circle marked with a red line. At first, it looked pretty normal, and all the contestants started to laugh laugh and even make new friends. However, just watching people laugh isn't great content, so Mr. Beast started to increase the difficulty. He continued to reduce the circle, and at the end, there was only space to stand by yourself. Of course, I wasn't there to experience it, but I could tell that it was very difficult. When the number had been reduced to the final 10, they were all allowed to leave the circle and clean up themselves before the final challenge. In the final challenge, a stadium was used to play intense hide and seek, and the last person to be caught got the prize. However, those that came very close were also rewarded for trying so hard. Pretty amazing video if you ask me. And now, $1 million giveaway. Okay, so I must say that there are lots of videos on YouTube that Mr. Beast has spent lots of money on. However, if we were to put all those videos on this list, we might just have to change the name of this video to the biggest budgets for Mr. Beast videos. So let's mix this up a bit. It's very funny that although we want to stop talking about Mr. Beast's videos, the money spent on this giveaway was the prize money for one of Mr. Beast's challenge videos. This giveaway was done by Zach King after winning a creator's game of tag hosted by Mr. Beast. Of course, it wasn't just a normal game of tag, as each creator was given some time to hide in a very big stadium, and then Mr. Beast and all of his minions came to seek them out. After some minutes, the zone of hiding shrunk, and they had to change hiding spots. Zach King was crowned the winner of the challenge, and when asked what he would use the money for, he promised it was going to be for a giveaway. A few weeks later, he made true on his word and made a giveaway video, and as usual, it's always amazing to put smiles on the face of others. In the video, Zach did a couple of challenges, with the biggest being last to take hand off Tesla keeps it. After a very gruesome period, there was finally a winner. Aside from this challenge, the YouTuber also gave some money to foster homes and several charity organizations that were selected by other big YouTubers. Finally, he bought all the items in a tech store and gave them out for free. I would have loved to be in one of them, hopefully next time. Finally, I bought a private island, $700,000. This was another of Mr. Beast's sort of trademark videos that no other YouTuber can replicate. Mr. Beast bought an island for $700,000 and was going to give it to the winner of a challenge. I mean, who does that? The video was pretty intense as expected, and if you think really hard about it, what are you going to do with a private island? Before the official challenge, Mr. Beast and his friends did a tour of the island, which was pretty amazing. There were caves and other cool stuff, and they even found some animals. They had to stay there for 24 hours without any outside help, which turned out to be a scam because there was immediate medical help to Carl, who got stung by a jellyfish. Nonetheless, they did pretty well surviving on a deserted island. We can all agree that Mr. Beast is one of a kind on YouTube, and while we cannot replicate any of his videos as well as others on this list, we can applaud them for their effort. Well guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave us your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for more.